Year-old man who's fighting to get multiple charges dropped from the sheriff's department this morning. Now, the man says the detective in plain clothes put him in a chokehold after nearly driving him off the freeway just minutes before. NBC7's Elena Gomez is downtown with all of the details, the video that the man recorded on his cell phone during that encounter. And Elena, it sounds like there's a lot of moving parts to this story.
There are, Jason, that's true. And we're just outside of Robert Branch's attorney's office, and we talked to them both today. And Robert's attorney tells us that this cell phone video is extremely important in this case. It shows that Robert did not show any signs of resistance against an officer, and also shows that that force was uncalled for.
You cannot touch me. You cannot touch me.
Sit down.
Sir, can you call the police,
down.
sir? You cannot touch me. You cannot touch me. You see this? You cannot touch me. You cannot touch me. You cannot touch me. You see that?
This is a part of that cell phone video that Robert Branch took at the scene. The phone drops after Branch is choked, but still records the audio of the incident for another 9 minutes. Robert Branch says he was driving on the 8 West near College when a sedan drove up next to him and started pushing him off the freeway into the median. Branch was able to get past that car and continued driving. He then stopped to check something in his trunk that was rattling, and that's when the sheriff's detective actually drove up and parked behind him. The detective asked Branch for his license and registration and showed him his badge. Branch says that he would show his license but not his registration, and between then there were several minutes that were not recorded during that encounter, but cell phone video then shows the detective putting Branch in a chokehold and asking him to calm down. Branch says he feared for his life.
He just kept choking me until I passed out. He ended up dragging me from front of my car all the way to the back, just still choking me. I ended up passing out maybe for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and I ended up getting up, and he's literally standing over me, and I'm over here thinking like he's about to kill me.
The sheriff's department sent us a long statement. Here is a part of it. Quote, Detective Ward could not see his hands or if Branch was reaching for a gun or other weapon from the front of his vest. At that point, Detective Ward applied the department-approved carotid restraint to bring Branch under control, end quote. Now, the sheriff's department also adds that it was Branch who nearly collided with that detective's car and then showed signs of reckless driving. They also add that Branch was resisting arrest with that officer, and the sheriff's department tells us this will be under investigation to see if that detective followed company policy. We're also hearing from Branch's attorney, who says he's not filing any charges against that detective. Instead, he just wants Branch's charges dropped. Elena Gomez.